Hey friends, welcome back to another video. Sitting on 80 at the moment. I'm going to defend with 4-2 suited. Probably check raise with 4-2. Also, we just did a spinning gold, but we failed that one. We did have quite the good start, eliminating someone, and then we sort of lost it after that. 4-2, just folding. The shame. I didn't even have a straight draw there, though. We did have the flush draw. I decided to let that go. I am very hungry to go to 5 and L, so hopefully we can use that motivation to try and, make the right choices and not mess things up, so to speak. All right, Jack 2. And also, it was a good change yesterday. It was actually a really good change going to 4 tables, especially when feeling a bit tired. Today, we're not feeling as tired, so... but the only problem is we're starting at 2:30 p.m. now, so 2:30 p.m. in opposed of 7 p.m. at night. All right, gotta bet this one. All right, happy that he folds. I'm gonna call, but not really happy that yeah, he did that. All right, he had king 10. Still didn't bet that much, but it would have been nice if it was a 10 of spades though. On the river, because we would have got the flush and he would have had 2 pair, which is pretty good. We could probably get him to call a raise on the river. Or at least get an extra 20 big blinds, I reckon. Roughly, or 15 to 20. Alright, so we've got jacks in the small blind. And from the big blind against under the gun, I think we just call. Not the greatest. We have a back door. If he checks here, we can bet the river, I think. We can put some pressure on. Yeah, I'm going to bet this and put some pressure on. Maybe he's got a king, but as soon as he checks the turn, he's saying that, he doesn't really have a king or a queen. He's not trying to defend his hands, so we'll take care of that. And that's probably why you do drop-in tables. All right, now we're going to bet here and put some pressure on the button. It's something I haven't probably done enough as of late. I got a value bet for 10. Could be value betting, owning ourselves here as well. Mad's back again. All right, King Jack, just got a bet. Just got to check. We've got an open ender. All right, I'm going to raise it up. We only have king high. All right, so he's never folding there with the king, with the queen, but we were drawing to a spade, and we were drawing to a flush as well, but he blocked us with the ace. All right, we'll cash out with the queens. We'll try and do the less variance line. But yeah, nice to get the queens through. All right, 8-4. Don't think we can hero call there. There's going to be times where we're going to definitely hero call. I think that wasn't one of those times. I'm going to bet here. We do have a gut shot. Unfortunately, he calls. Yeah, it would have been interesting. All right, ace-4 is folding. Also, with the king hand, the king-jack hand, he had ace-queen, so it was pretty rough. It was pretty rough, and we didn't waste our... we didn't waste anything extra. I mean, we did have outs, so we didn't get carried away. That was probably the main... that's probably the main thing I was getting at. All right, queen 2. All right, got second pair. All right, we'll call with ace-jack. We're going to see a lot of him slowing down here. I'm just going to check here. If he checks here, we could have the best hand. All right, 3's gone. All right, Jack's going. I'm not really understanding why he checks on the flop. He's sorry because he's good. I don't know. It's probably, we probably could have called there. Maybe he had kings. Maybe he had kings. We probably should have called. A good player might have ace king there though. Whether or not a good player at 2-0 though, but no, we have ranked those plenty of times though. All right, I'm gonna call. It's a7. We can check raise a7, I guess. Yeah, and we can win this, take this down now if we wanted to. All right, so we've got a full house. All right, let's snap that off. All right, beautiful. 49%. Need the heart, need the heart. Beautiful. Whew. I actually didn't think I was going to get there. Mind you, the ace could have come and we still win the board though. So, yeah. All right, nice. All right, so good start. Got a gut shot for 10-9. Double gutter. Very low, but all right. We could probably, no, we can't. We didn't really sell ourselves there enough. All right, let's go ace jack. Yeah. All right, sevens are calling. All right, we'll throw a bet in here. Nice. Plays a bit of check, fit and fold poker, which is nice. All right. All right. Still good aces. Everyone folds to 3-bet, unfortunately. But we'll take it down. Better than losing anyway. All right. So today the plan is, since we're going to play a bit more today, we're going to actually play an awful lot, I think, hopefully. We're going to try and get to 90 today. $90 bankroll. Threes, we can call one. You can get the 3 on the turn. We'll probably let this go now. All right. Just going to let it go. Probably going to look at some more videos with set mining and just when to call, when not to call, when to chase the turn and river. Because everyone knows, like, usually it's like 7-1 odds to hit your set on the flop, but after that it gets a little bit cloudy. All right, checks. We're going to throw it in. All right, I'm going to throw in a value bet. We do hit the ace on the river. Nice. Unfortunately, he didn't call though. Maybe a king queen or something like that. All right, ace queen could be out of position here. And jacks are going to 3-bet. Queen 3 suited. We could defend. Get a check here with ace queen. We only call behind, so it's not a bad flop for us. All right, defending. All right, attacking with ace 8. I got a gut shot with a backdoor flush. Perfect. Really put some pressure on his marginal hands. All right, queen 3. Got a double gutter, but with a 6, can't be exactly happy. All right, I'm going to throw in a bluff. Could be wrong here, but perfect. Maybe had a second pair or some type of measly pocket pair, but I think we're going to be dead there if he calls. All right, I'm going to defend with ace. All right, ace 5 off, so it's gone. We'll call at least one ace. If he checks here, what are we doing? Are we going to bet or are we going to... we'll raise it up a little bit. Not sure what he's really got there, but usually a check means, or a really small bet equals a check, basically. You can put some pressure on and win the hand. Sometimes he could be trying to fool us, so we raise there. We'll be a little bit careful. Let's get a check behind with 2 big blinds. Yeah, we probably could have called. Could have bet there and won the hand. All right, deep stack. Gonna just set mine with jacks. Probably just gonna give up jacks now. Small enough. We're gonna call. All right, so we've got a flush draw and a gut shot. Things have changed quite a little bit. I should have bet there with jacks. If he's got a flush, I think we're paying him. He's got pocket 8, so he's never calling a bet there. All right, so I think we made the right choice. 8's going to fold. He's a big bet, though. All right, so that was a decent hand for jacks, I'll tell you that. We stayed in there as long as we could, and we actually got paid for it. 7-5. 9-3 is not great. Don't want to get too sticky with the less than average hand, we'll say. We'll call with 8-2. Just see if we can hit. You never know. You might flop. You might flop something decent. But I'm not going to really enjoy this one. We do have the 8 though. If he's got ace jack, we're in front. I don't think we can value bet the 8. I'm gonna let go. Yeah, we got third best with the third pair with the worst kicker you can think of. So I think it's easy enough just to get rid of it. All right, ace jack offsuit. Let's open up with that king 9 and the button. All right, we've got a gut shot, so we've got a reason to bet here. Get a free card. Got top pair. I think we can just snap this off. All right, let's throw a value bet in. It's thin. It is thin, but it's there. It doesn't make sense. I'm going to call. Perfect. Now we've got an open ender with 8-6. That's what I should have done before, was called the other hand as well, but we folded. All right, it's cool. Okay, now whatever he wants to do, just throw it in. All right, I'll just throw it in and see what happens, but we've just got it. And we've got a flush draw as well. Let's cash out. We're happy with that. Perfect. We got the straight, so you got to be happy with that. A7. Very deep, aren't we? I've got a call. Can't call with 3-bet, unfortunately. I was going to call the 12 big blinds, though. All right, we'll bet king, queen. He's short stacked. Maybe I should have bet a bit smaller, but that's fine. All right, let's get out of that hand. It looks like a pure mess though. Ah, Kevlin's back again. Ah, everyone folded. Interesting though. 7-2. Alright, not happy with these kings though. So opening up the queens. Just checking here. There's a lot of bad cards. Ah, it's a bad board for kings, isn't it? Alright, just gonna fold that one. Not really happy with that, but kind of messed it up a little bit. That's fine. Didn't want to call that because there was flush draws, straight draws, whatever draws you could think of, 2 pairs. Ah, absolutely terrible. Anyway, we won't let that get to us too much. So having a decent round. Alright, we can defend with Jack 9. Open ender with the back door. Sort of flashy. We do have a heart, so King. Alright, let's bet this one. We've got a lot of outs now. Alright, happy you folded. Didn't actually make our hand. Alright, King Jack suited, let's go. Get a free card. Okay, ace hits our range. That's better. Gonna bet it again. Put some pressure on. He didn't 3-bet pre-flop. Alright, beautiful. We were right that time. Alright, so that is something that we've been working on a little bit. So it was a small pot, so it was a multi-way pot, but it was a small pot. So we targeted the small pot and their caps range. Alright, 10-8, open ender with backdoor flush. 7-5, I'm not going to call. We're in the small blind. Was tempting though. Also, guess we could have raised as well. With the ace on the board and the flop, you probably could see bet and win the board quite often there. Alright. Defend king 4 suited. Alright, we've got pocket 2s. King 4's gone in the muck. Alright, we're very deep here. He's betting quite big. I will bet Jack 10, but got a gut shot. Let's check here. Ah, missed it. Straight on the river. We did bet the turn, so we were actually in front on the turn. So well done us. Jack 5. Okay, 2 pair. There's a flush draw out there. Alright, gonna bet it. Alright, short stack, got a fold. I'm not gonna 4-bet against a short stack because he's just gonna shove more times than not, I think. Maybe a little bit deeper he won't. Yeah, fold queen jack there. maybe bet the flop, but maybe he's just hit pretty well as well. Oh, got position, king 9, deep with deep as well. All right, nice. All right, so I've got a king. Love to see a check. All right, we'll check behind. Perfect. All right, so you got third pair with a 5 and the ace. Pocket 9s all around. I'm going to call with the ace 5. All right, we'll open again. Ace 5's gone. 9s win the board. Not a bad board for 9s here. An ace is going to probably get a call. Maybe a king or an ace of hearts calls as well, but not this time. All kept quite low. All right, so little wins there. We'll open up Jack 10. People doing some tight folding. You've got to be mindful of the deep stack table though. But going to make and break us here. All right, we'll see bet the range and continue. He's probably got an ace here. Sometimes they just won't let go. Backdoor flush. Interesting if a 4 of spades comes out. All right, it's going to call with ace king. A little bit under rep here, so works in our favor. All right, so we've got trips. I was thinking if he had king queen, he might call. That's why reason why I bet quite large there. We'll flat 2s. Probably should have folded because he's small blind. All right, second pair. We'll continue. All right, so 8 trips for Jack 6. Fold Jack 10. It's fine. Queen 7. We'll probably look to open. I'll bet Jack there, but targeting ace Jack. Don't have a diamond, so we'll bet bigger. Do have an ace though. They do have second pair. This shoves all in. Ugh. I don't know if he's got diamonds though. One of those things. Might have flopped the flush on them. Folding that one. The stack's too short to be calling such hands. We've got queens, but everyone folds. We have 3s. It's our chance to put some pressure on if they check. Win a small pot at least. All right, here we go with 3s. Don't mind if they call and we hit a 3. No diamond for king 6. We'll just let this one go, I think. Oh, checks there, so we're going to bet this one. All right, 3s win. King 6 wins. 5s will go. Don't feel like shoving with these three. Yeah, no spade, so we did the right thing. Kings. And he's got the spade as well. Check who's gone. Do have top pair. Bad kicker. Really just seeing if he... Oh, he's called. We'll get a free card here, though. He must have the ace. Ah. All right, we're going to leave this table. Book in the win while we can. Get a call. We've got queen. Why not? Up the next table. Ace king. Here we go. Yeah, I feel like value betting the queen 7 there a little bit. Ace king holds up. Beautiful. We didn't have a heart. So we're purely bluffing there. Not even a semi-bluff, really. I mean, we do beat king or queen high or something like that, but... No, open ender with 7-6. Oh, he just checks. What the hell? Sometimes they don't have anything. All right, we'll bet queen jack and hopefully he gets a fold. Nice. A happy so far. I've always got a bad taste in my mouth when I try and do a small blind steal. Like, it's notably one of the positions where I do have problems, where if I try it, I get pretty sticky on it. Like, it pretty much put myself in a tough spot, or I start bleeding a lot of ships. All right, so I got top pair here. Yeah, he's quite tight, so I'm going to fold this one out the way. All right, queen 5. Would have rather seen the 5 come out. He's deep stack, so maybe he's having a good day. Queen 9 not folding. What's going on? Sure, what's going on. Internet's dropping. Sure, what's going on here. We're back. Fill me in. Fine. I'm going to call this one. Maybe he value bets himself here. It's 20 big blinds. Really? All right, we'll just let go, but... One of those cases where the bet doesn't make sense unless he's slow playing trips. Maybe he's worked out ace queen's good there. He could also have complete air. Alright, got aces. Let's raise it up. Could be out of position as well, so don't mind betting on the sharper side. Do have aces here. It's a case of we're slowing down, but maybe we're trapping ourselves. Ah. Not pair, good kicker. All right, value bet the queen. All right, queen eight with this defender. Just complete. Good one to continue. Goes all in. I'm just gonna go all out. I've got queen high, king high beats us though. All pocket fours. Maybe it's a good spot to bluff that river as well. Just these small little pots we need to probably try and win, but defend with jack two from the button though. We won't allow Kevlin to get position on us. Alright, now we'll bet and just win the board. Or not. But again. Perfect. Just use position on him. Got king, queen. Check here. Get the pot reasonably low. Alright, now we're going to bet and see if he just folds. Perfect. It's our range as well because we check behind. Alright, we've hit the jack. See if it's going to be a jackpot. Ace high is going to call, but I don't think we could value bet though for him to call. Probably queen eight, a little bit too wide there. If he shoves, I think we're calling. We might not like it as well though. He could have absolute trash. He could actually have a good hand too. Trash. And we've got trips. We'll value bet ace queen. King three is gone. All with ace queen. Nice hand for ace queen. He got a value bet for ace queen here. It's quite cool. He did raise again. Maybe he should have raised yet again. We'll call ace five, 8-5. We've hit a 3. Let's bet it. Backdoor flush, but we're just probably going to give this one up. Need a lot of help for 8-5. It's definitely a help. Scarecrow, I'm going to bet it. Now got position, which is nice. Hit the 5 on the river, so now we bet a queen jack, so I'm going to check behind. Ah, wow. Very lucky. He's very lucky. And we have the best hand. Alright, 10-8, got a bet. A little bit deeper as well, this guy. Missed the pot, but missed the flush as well. He could have had a bigger flush, like an ace queen, a suited or something like that. Alright, he trips. He bets into us, we'll take that. I have no idea what he's got, but keep betting, please. Open-ended queen jack. Alright. If he's got an 8, we're screwed. I want to see a check here. I'm going to fold. I'll bet queen jack. Ooh, missed the value bet there. Wait a second. Oh, there's a split. We missed stealing the pot. We're not stealing the pot, but, you know, or getting the fold. Okay, 9-8's gone. Oh, we got ace king. Fours are gone. It's too many straight and flush draws and stuff out there. Just call behind. We're out of position. Got 2 pair. Alright, I've got a book now. Ah, he didn't bet. What the hell? Jack 10. 9-6. Sixes. Alright, we'll call ace jack. We're floating. Do we have an open ender? Ace high. I don't know if it's going to be enough. Alright, we'll call. Unfortunately missed. Everyone's in this pot. I'm going to fold it. We'll call with kings. We love the scary ace on the board, don't we? We just love it. And then we love the king on the turn. Alright, king jack. Just gonna check here. Oh, now we've got a book, but he's probably got... Hopefully he's got trips. I'm just gonna raise this up. Bet the river, but not sure. I thought he's gonna have an ace in the hand. Has he got quads? Alright, so not a bad hand for the kings, especially if he's got queens or jacks there. We did get a little bet on the flop, so save money with the ace on the board with king jack. Alright, queen 5 suited, probably good. Yeah, we'll open up this one. Defend. Got second pair here. Don't need to bet, just need to stay in the hand. Just trying to improve the hand, but now we can probably fold. I wanted to get to the river. Yeah, pretty rough if we see a queen there, but at the same time, you're just really uncertain where we're at. And we just want to try and get to the river as cheaply as possible and try and win at showdown. We'll bet the ace of spades. Alright, king jack with a steal from the small blind gets the cutoff. I do have an 8. I'm going to bet that one. And we're going to bet with the ace of spades, but there could be a book. Let's open a couple of hands. Raises us. Alright, let's go. Has he got the queen on the river? I think he might have, but alright, 2.5. That's cool. And see you later with Interesting board. We did open. We're gonna bluff the ace. Top pair, good kick. Top pair, top kicker. Skipping up. Probably should have bet there as well. What a 10 to be 100% certain here. If he calls. I think we slowed down. He looked suspicious, didn't he? Queen 5. What are we doing? Didn't call. Didn't call with the queen, unfortunately. 8-5's gone. Just there's gotta be a better spot for that. Most likely when we're on the button. And Kevlin's on the cutoff. That's probably the best spot to get him. Also, Stephanie's on 194 big blinds, so gotta be careful there as well. Alright, we'll open. Couple of little wide openings there. Alright, now we've got kings. Raise it. Maybe bet a little bit too high. Or not enough. Alright, we'll call, but can I fold kings? Can I fold kings here? 3%. I'm actually gonna fold. Ace. I should have called that one. Would have split the pot. Call the ace. Probably should have called, but pretty tight, isn't it? Pretty tight fold. Got kings. All 3 bet. Big 9-3. Put some aggression on. Is he 3 bet quite tight as well? On the river. I got him on the river. Got him, I think, with kings. It's heads up. Got him have aces. Yeah. It kind of hurts. What is the sizing? 32. No. 13. Three times the amount. Yeah, scratch that. That stinks. Folding one and calling the other one. The other way around, but It's poker. Let's have a look at the point system that we've got. So 800 points. All sevens deep stacked a little bit. Oh, not quite really deep stacked, are we? All right, got him with the 10. I think sevens are good here, but did get a bet into us on the turn though. Yeah, probably shouldn't have seen better. Probably no fold equity there. Wow, look at this guy. He's got $20 on him. $10-3 will open, but we'll call, but all right, here we go. We'll bet this one and that's it. Take that down, take the 8s down, nice. Spend 10-8. 6-2 backdoor, but probably not gonna love this hand too much. All right, Jack 10's got to check it. Everyone's in the pot, why not? Jack's got a 3-bet. Over bets. Multi-way pot, I was thinking about taking a stab, but decided not to. Hit the 9, we've got the 8. It's going to fold that one. All right, see you later with that one. He's trying to see the river, but multi-way pot. We was going to take a stab at it, but decided not to. It'd be the right choice, I think. All right, got ace king. Okay, gonna c-bet this one. Maybe a bit too fast there. All right, got a bet large here. Do have a straight. We do have a straight. He could have a king. No, ace queen to our position. Gonna bluff ace 10. All right, gonna bet big and try and take it down. Let it go, unfortunately. Open ender. 10-7. Bluff. Small pot got through. Perfect. All right, didn't 3-bet. Should fold this one. Ace queen offsuit. Got tens. Ace queen. Tens win pre-flop. So I got top pair. Bets big into us though. Pulling one more. It's checking here. Maybe he's bluffing. Yeah, weird bluff, but we'll take it. Yeah, we'll take it. On the fishy side as well. Can't win this one, so we're going to bluff at it. Small pot. We'll try and take it down, but sure what he's dancing about. Oh, bad beat. Three bet king queen. Call with fives. All right, so he had a set in position. All right, gut shot with king queen, but missed it. Pair, we'll get a call. Three bet ace 10. I'm going to bet here. He's going to have a lot of outs. Hopefully just end the hand. We don't have a diamond as well, so we need to tackle it while we can. All right, king jack just called in a small blind, but could have probably raised it. Gut shot, need a 10. All right, I got to bet the river. I think we should be good here, okay, some of the time. Maybe because with the queen, I'm not sure, but we're happy with that, taking it down. Oh, I was going to say defend, but I folded. Whoops. Let's raise it up with ace 10. Got all the way to jack's holding up. How many people are online at the moment? How many people? 147. So it's on the smallish side at the moment. Just check behind. What is it called? Today's jack. It seems pretty funny, but keeps things low. Someone's at the door. Can I open up? Queen 3 is gone. Ace Jack. Yeah. Queen Jack. 14 big blinds, not calling that one. We'd have to. That's actually unfortunate, though. Would have been a great flop for us to win that one. I'm going to value bet here. He might call with a 10. Might call with jacks. Or might raise us. I will let go. Maybe with a flush. Maybe slow playing there. Maybe also maybe trying to target us. But because we weren't heads up, then it's a little bit harder to hero call. And Queen 5. Hit the Queen. We also have a 10 coming out for a straight, hopefully. Alright, try to steal this one with Queen 5. Pretty easy for our opponents not to have anything there, but yeah, if they call, we just give up that one. Fine. Perfect. 5 full suited. Also, since we do that as well with the bluff, probably leading out with trips is probably a neat little trick as well. Especially on the red tables, since they're regular tables and people can see our moves sometimes. It just makes it a little bit harder to play against. Call, but we could probably 3-bet there. Hopefully they'll play the 2 big blinds. Yep, behave themselves. Alright, I can check shove probably. Let's see what happens. I mean, I'm going to call. We do have a pair. Okay. Just going to check shove. 2 pair. Just going to shove here. King 8. Wow, but we still got the flush coming out, hopefully. Spade, please. Perfect. Unfortunately, didn't hit with this board, but yeah, we had gut shot as well, looked like, with a straight, and we had a flush draw as well. It's gonna fold ace 9. Just don't like the board pairing up there. I know we hit the ace on the river, but all right, Kevlin's gone. Just shoves it all in. Problem with these shoves, just looks like sometimes they're just over it, so you can call much wider, but just need to be right though. All right, so we've got a top pair, backdoor flush. Betting big here. He's got something. I mean, they always got something, but no, folds. Shame. Probably should have bet a bit smaller. They probably lost a little bit too. Under the gun we open. I'm going to bet this one hopefully folds. Scary board if it doesn't have at least picture cards or an ace. We'll 3-bet queens. Get a flat ace queen as well. Try and keep everyone's bad hands in. Here we go. Top pair, backdoor. We'll bet this one. We've got backdoor. Unfortunately, queen's gonna fold. I think he could have a fold there as well. He could have the ace. I mean, that we just check behind. We do have a gut shot. No diamonds, so we'll just let that go. Oh, what a run out. Everyone's in this hand with ace queen. We could have the best hand. All right, so we've got a flush draw and a straight draw. He booked it. We'll overlap pot though. Had a nice pot though. All right, pocket threes, can't call. He's relatively smaller stack. All right, queens. Now we've got nines. All right, deeper stacked, I'm going to call. We are out of position. That's called. Now we've got an open ender. Oh man, I should have called. Oh, come out too. Oh, I should have called. And probably should have tried to steal the blinds there. All right, what happens now? Yeah, just a caller. Just trying to steal it with Jack 2, but it's probably not a great move. Unless it works. Jack 6 is just terrible. We'll call with 5s, why not? Jack 6 is gone. Do have a gut shot with 5s. Jack 2 gets through, so sometimes terrible moves work. We only call because he got a gut shot here. I wish I called that other one. But you know what? Sometimes it just doesn't seem to happen. So, we got a scare card. We've got a scare card, so we'll attack. Oh, we'll snap that off. Perfect. If we bet there, he probably folds as well. Value bet, why not? Small blind we fold that time. King, queen, what a hand. Hopefully we get another club. Hopefully no one's got a full house by the end of it. Happy everyone folded anyway. All right, got a gut shot with queen 2. Small blind out of position. Let's raise it up. Small pot. Got a bet large here. Do have a straight. I think he got away with that. We got, it was actually a nice little pot, that one. We got away with that one, I think, so. Really, I need some of the raise with queens here, but not the worst in the world being multi-way pot. Oh, cool. Do have position if these two fold. Is the short stacker get a shove? He's gonna lose connection. It's even more annoying. We do have a 10, so I could have bet that one. Alright, king 9's gone. Pocket 7s. No one's happy with this, but let's bet it. We'll try and take it down. If no one wants the pot, we want it. And then if he calls, we get a 7 on the river. Everyone's happy. Alright, he's got an ace. We tried to win it, but he's got an ace. Or he's got jacks. Does this guy have kings again? He's going check, check. He could have ace king. I'm going to try and milk this guy. He could have jacks. Right, so I got a little bit back from him. Jack 2, got a fold. Doing pretty good actually at the moment, apart from those king hands earlier, but there's not much you can do. They get around into aces sometimes, but it just seems like no one really has ace king in such a spot these days. So it's pretty sad where you can fold kings pre-flop, isn't it? It's not until you get deeper stacked that people start getting a little bit more aggressive and wider range. All right, ace 10, get a call. See you later. All right, we're just gonna lead. Move 9-8. Did have top pair, but we did have a gut shot as well. Check raise this one. We got 2 pair. Let's bet it. Scare card. Oops. I called. Yeah, there's queen, so be it. All right. Open up ace jack. Question is, should we leave some of these tables? Let's do it. There's the dreaded kings. And I was going to drop the table. A precautionary fold? I don't think so. Not my type. Alright, so got 9-4 suited. Alright, let's bet. Gone. Alright, could we have the best hand, ace queen? Beautiful. Not the worst pot either. So get in there. What the heck? Let's go 3-bet, but no. We do beat ace 10. I'm just going to fold that one. We don't want to be at that table, so we'll leave it closed for a little bit. Alright, see what fives do. Alright, we hit a set. Hopefully he calls. I think it's been long enough. A little bit too wide there, so we'd let go. Alright, we got 2 pair. Could have an ace, but I don't think so. Got pair, good kicker. Need to defend. It's the heart. Unfortunately, didn't get there unless he's got a heart. Yeah, he's probably got a heart, so there we go. Alright, gut shot with 4-3. Spread it. Folding sevens. Still, oh, what a river though. Alright, second pair. Better. Alright, he called anyway, so. I think we got a catcher here, but beautiful. Alright, 10-6 is gone. Leaving this table as well. He's deep stack, so why not? Ace king kills us. Ace can play here. If he's got ace king, he's gonna bet here. If he's got a straight, he's betting. All right, let's get 2 more tables up. Odd queen jack. I think he's just got a straight too many times there. It's a very under bluffed spot, I think, but I really think he's got like an ace king there. Big over bet. Looks like we're just bluffing, but all right. So how much we got? We got 72 here. That means we're probably sitting at about 84, maybe about 85. They're not too bad considering we'd lost that buy-in on that with the pocket kings. So still up 2 buy-ins at the moment. 2-9's gonna go. All right, we'll defend with king 10. Yeah, card. Shouldn't bet the ace, I guess. Yeah, value bet ourselves there. I do understand those bets a little bit more now. So people do use those oversized bets against you if they think you've got a capped range. Also, they do at this rate. They do. See, you still got some people old school. Big bet means that they've got a strong hand or they're trying to get max value. And then there's other people out there that are trying to steal the pot from you because they know you're capped, and they'll put a lot of pressure on your paired hands. Single paired hands is probably the best way to say it. All right, I'm gonna call one. Wish that was spades though. All right, we've hit trips. We've got a value bet this one, even though the flush is there. All right, so we've got a backdoor flush. Got a gut shot as well. They've got the ace, but still going for a straight as well. The ace is good. I'm gonna raise fives. A lot of danger on the river. I'm gonna bet it. We've got a book. Hopefully, he shoves all in. All right. Is he watching fold, or is he gonna have a smaller flush? Yeah, unfortunately, he folded. Alright, I'm going to bet this one. Try and take it down from him. I'll probably bet the river as well, if need be. 10-6, no point. Yep. Get rid of that one. Oh, we'll defend. We've hopefully done enough defending today just to, I think people were hinting I wasn't defending enough. Bluff it. Let's buff it. We'll defend with Queen 4. Now we've got position. Let go. Not a great board for us. Alright, so a couple of steals there as well. So nice. Probably one still against us though. Alright, pocket 6s, small blind, ace 9 suited, we're going to play. Right, second pair. Alright, 9s are going to call. Flush draw. Alright, he's going to have an ace here. Oh, not. Alright, so he value bet himself. Is good. Alright, now we do have position here, so hopefully he bets into us. I'm hoping he doesn't have an ace here. If he does have an ace, hopefully hit the 9 on the river. And then we're going for stacks. I'm going to raise this. Alright, he's got an ace. He got excited. Alright, let's have a look at elevator. Has he got a shove? Has he got a straight? Has he got a flush? Taking a long time. He has straight. Alright, we hit the 5. That's good enough. Steal. Alright, ace king, we're betting top pair, top kicker. Nice steal with ace 9. Oh, king queen, top pair, good kicker. Need to bet this one because another diamond comes out, we're toast. Gonna value bet the jack. There is a straight out there though, but you never know. He might call with a sticky 8 or a 7. Alright, so we're still going all ace 9. Probably should have raised there, but don't get too carried away. Alright, ace jack suited. Probably not going to raise. We're probably going to flat out of position. Check raise this one. We have a gut shot, and we do have a flush draw. Yep, snap it off. It's going to be a flip. Yeah, and we're actually in front here at this stage, but now we probably won't win. Yeah, so unfortunate we didn't win that one, but we had the right amount of equity. At least he said sorry. I hate the people that say, well, I don't hate them. I find them irritably annoying when they say nice hand after you lose. Irritably annoying. All right, 6-4 will get a call. Unless someone raises, but. All right, pocket kings. No diamonds, let go. Raise it up. Kings. Definitely a lot of chips. Nice board for kings. Not. I got a back door. Gonna raise this one, I think. Got a ton of equity here. All right, now we've got a showdown value hand. Ace King would beat. Nice. I said Ace King just before it turned, so. All right, flush draw. Backdoor flush with King 6. I can bet here on the river. We could snap this off, actually. You might not have a queen. So I'm going to do a small value bet, see if it's hands or pocket nines call. Unfortunately, didn't. King high lost. Not surprising. King 3 suited is going to win this time, though. No, we could give up straight away. Few lowly, just a few low hands there. Elevators here as well. Okay. All right, so we got a double gutter with ace jack. We'll bet. It's because we're drawing to the nuts. The call. Plus we didn't hit, that's fine. No one's free bet us. So we're going to bet this one, try and take it down on the flop. And if they do call, hopefully hit the 2 on the river, on the turn. Nice one for 2s. Try and take it down. Got a gut shot. Taking it down, fit or fold. Ooh, straight. All right, we do have kings. Let's raise it up. And on the larger side as well. Take it down. Yeah, a bit deeper, but we'll let go. Yeah, it would have been a gut shot. Yeah, okay. Wow. We'll raise this up. Please no diamond. Please a 2 of clubs. Hands, just gonna bet this one like nothing. Top pair, good kicker. Not a great card, but I'm happy you just said the fold. And 5-4, got a gut shot. Gonna raise it up. Oh, we do have a straight. Also, we're on the lower end, so you gotta be a little bit careful. You could have 9-10. We're in trouble. A lot of flushes might call. Maybe a set or 2 pair. We just could be counterfeit here, but we're gonna try it. A lot of sticky aces, nice. So that was a really good hand. Never overly, not always get scared. Don't always get scared. There's money to be made. You watch that hand. We folded that hand, and hope we end up getting the best of it. King 2, King 4 folding. Didn't 3-bet, so we should just take this down with a C-bet. Ace 5 offsuit. Okay, this doesn't really change anything now. We can continue though, and now we've got a showdown value hand. Just check behind. We could be beat here though. I'm not sure what he's got, but I think we can. Whew. Interesting. He didn't. Gotta be careful about. We did bet the turn, the flop, and he called. And sometimes we do play a little bit tricky as well. Like we'll have the ace in such a line. So we've got sevens. Could be a little bit of a ride here. He's taking his time. Need to bet it. Perfect. Just need to hold up. Say he's short stack, so hopefully someone doesn't raise because he's just going to go over the top. You got Stephanie here trying to target us or something. Pocket queens. deep stacked as well. Try and take it down. Looks like we've got ace king here. We'll try and steal the pot with ace 10. Trying to keep it simple with queens. Ace checks the fold. Raises a little bit too on the too much on the large side there, so we're going to fold that one. Where else did I see Stephanie? Just on that one. Oh, there's elevator that side as well. Three bets us. Very aggressive. Let's 4-bet. Alright, I've got queens. Perfect for queens. Held up against ace king, hopefully. Call one. We'll leave this table now. Yeah, we just called just to try and crack a 6 on the end. We're happy to just get out of there anyway, that table. Who's gone? A great hand for ace 5. Ace 5's terrible. We'll 3-bet 10s. Yeah. Probably should just check there. And sometimes we do a check there. You've seen us do it and play a trappy line. That time, tried to make it look like not so trappy. Yeah, this smells like a pocket pair there. Let's have a look at the rewards. Coming up to 900 now. Backdoor flush with mid pair. I will call sixes. Everyone's in the pot though. So we've got a pair. All right, we'll let go, but only 4 big blinds, so we'll call again. So what do we got? 73, so probably 85. Probably around 85, 86. Who's gone? Everyone's just folding the king jack hand. King 7 suited. We'll let this one go. Shoving all in with 7.5. All right, so we'll bet the trips because can't afford another spade unless it's the king of spades. Raise up jacks. Lucky. Could a hero call that one as well? Seven six. Let's get in there. All right, I'm here to set. Got shot. You could have two pair. Let's get a shove over the top. Maybe a little bit greedy with the shove over the top, but he might have ace queen. Ace king probably got scared with the board pairing. Probably should have bet on the smaller side there, if that's the case. But ace queen's definitely, I think ace queen's definitely calling there. There's elevator 10 again. Bet the 9. Opening 10s here. Keep an eye. Elevator's on our left on 2 tables. Alright, got aces. Check. Ace jacks is folding there. Do have the ace of hearts, which is a little bit nicer. Top pair, backdoor. Just flooding with 10s. Nice hand for ace 5. Hands don't look so good with the king out there. Probably could have argued to... yeah, he's going to win this one. 10 on the river doesn't help. Hopefully it trips on the turn. Alright. I think we can cancel this one. Alright, so I'm going to... feel like stopping the session and then coming back after dinner. Same time we had a good session. Okay, gut shot with king 10. All right, we'll let go. Pair. Trips. I had a feeling something was going on. Checking here. All right, flush draw, straight draw. Value bet with the jack. Nice. Okay, drawing to the nuts. Now we do beat air. All right, let's sit out. Feel like we need a break. Open ender. Yeah, I need to take a break, I think. He's got King Jack, we're in front. It's Queen on the river. Alright, so we did bet when we were in front there, so that was okay, but he was drawing to a bigger straight. Alright, let's see what we've got. Also, we can probably claim. We could probably claim the freebie now. So sitting at 87 now, so that's massive for us. So I wouldn't have. I'll definitely take $7 a day, especially after losing kings as well. Yes, I've brought up that hand again, but now we're sitting at 87. So happy with that. Continuing the last two from the last two sessions. So we had a little 2 sessions before. $3, and before that we were down. We had 2 short losing sessions, so like 1 buy-ins each, and then we've bounced back with little buy-ins, and then this one's clearly clearly a decent session, so $7. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Catch you next time.